What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com. You already know what to do if you haven't yet. You need to join up. Props Made Easy. It's only $15 a month and helps you to be consistently successful at your prize picks. Now, in an industry full of uncertainty, like it's not certain that you're going to cash every day. You're not going to hit 100%. You're not even going to hit 90% probably. But at the end of the day, if you're playing the right picks over the long term, you will make profit. And for only $15 at Props Made Easy, you're spending less of your bankroll on the something that's helping you than these other sites where you're spending 50, 60 plus dollars on something that's not even as good as Props Made Easy, and it's taking away from the bankroll you could be putting into your bets. You know what I'm saying? So propsmadeeasy.com, baby. You already know. Let's get it. Prize Picks Optimizer. All right. So looking at NFL, the best available on the board right now. We're gonna refresh what we're looking at here from what we've been looking at all week. Obviously, as the week goes on, things adjust, things change, and you need to make sure you're on top of it. CJ Stroud popped up. As you can see, I just highlighted GameScript. If you're new and haven't watched GameScript Plus, what it does is it takes the players that's props match what the expected game script is supposed to be. So, for example, CJ Stroud's passing yards at PME, we like the over here. It's 229.5 on PrizePicks, 236.5 other sportsbooks. That's a 7 sportsbook differential, making CJ Stroud plus EV on the over. And then we have him projected at 241.1 and 11.6 projection on the over. Okay? So, not only do we have all that, but Houston is expected to be behind and it be a pass heavy script. So that's what GameScript does. It kind of hones in on the guys who are in good spots for their for what their props are saying. If it's a neutral script, it doesn't matter over or under whatever they were before is the same way they will be if it's kind of a normal script where it's going to be a competitive game back and forth and it doesn't lean one way or the other. All right. At the top of the list for me that everybody needs to get in is CJ Stroud. All right, I've talked about CJ Stroud many times when it comes to DFS, my DFS videos. By the way, if you're interested in daily fantasy sports, make sure you go to greenlightdfs.com. That's my company. So if you want to get involved in daily fantasy sports, definitely take advantage of my company, greenlightdfs.com. We do optimal lines for DraftKings and FanDuel to put you in position to be as successful as possible and give you that real big upside without you having to do all the research and all that annoying shit. But I've been talking about CJ Stroud. This matchup is fantastic, man. All right. I mean, it is a great spot for him. 229.5 is too low. As soon as this popped onto the tool last night, I got it in immediately. This will most likely bump over 233 or so eventually. Like Stroud's going to go up. Might even go up to that 236, 235, 236 range. So I really like Stroud. Another guy that's popping very hard is George Pickens receiving yards. PrizePicks has him at 50.5, 51.5 on other sportsbooks. It's only a one sportsbook differential, but we have him projected in the 60s, which is a 12.8 projection differential. So not only is GameScript plus for George Pickens, but all of the data also suggests Pickens is a solid play. When it comes to unders, Ritter, Love, and Pickett are looked at as the top unders to go with this week, off of game script and all that. I believe Pittsburgh is just a close game. So whatever their prop was is how it's going to be, because the fact that Kenny Pickett's under is liked, but then George Pickens over is also liked, that's because it's a neutral game script. So don't worry about it. But I definitely would prefer Pickens with that 12.8 projection differential. If I had to pick between the quarterback or him, I'd go Pickens over. Raheem Mostert is another guy I've talked about many times. 60.5 on PrizePicks, 61.5 other places. So not a big EV spot on the over, but it is EV nonetheless. Projected at 67.8, a 7.3 projection differential. So Raheem Mostert, CJ Stroud are my absolute two favorites that I'm going to go with, and that I definitely like. So make sure you guys get those two guys in. Game scripts are great. Analytics are behind them as well. Projections above, all that good stuff. So CJ Stroud especially. Get him in ASAP. For college football, we have the under for Riley Leonard passing yards. PME, as you can see in the purple, is what we prefer. Or you could just look at if this is a minus or a positive number over here in sportsbook differential. Under Riley Leonard's passing yards, 206.5 on Prizepicks, 198.5 other places, a -8 sportsbook differential. Great value on the under for Riley Leonard. Still like the under for Sam Hartman. I don't believe it's as big as a under as it was before. I believe he was in like the 250s, but I can't exactly remember. I know I have the bet placed. Let me see what I got him at. Let me see real quick if it's changed or if I got him at a better number earlier on in the week, because I know I have some slips with Sam Hartman. Let me see. All right, with Sam Hartman, I have less than 249.5. So yeah, definitely got him at a better value than he is right now. He went down to 247.5. I got him at 249.5 because of the tools. Was all over him earlier. If you got him, good job. But yeah, those are the top two unders on Prizepicks for college football. And then J.J. McCarthy's passing yards over is interesting. 229.5 on Prizepicks, 234.5 on other sportsbooks, a 5 sportsbook differential. Cam Fancher is also looking good on the over. So there's a couple overs and then the unders that we talked about. All right. AJ Swan has popped in here. These guys right here. And then, oh, wait, Donovan Mitchell's popped in. We got some stuff adjusting as we're in here. That's cool. Anyway, let's go look at MLB. We're going to grab the over. Look at that. -140 on the over for JP Francis pitcher strikeouts. This is a lock. Get this in now. Over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts, projected at 5.57, 1.07 projection differential. Get JP France over pitcher strikeouts ASAP before that bumps. We like him at the over 4.5. Anybody else that's popping crazy hard that we can take advantage of that's plus EV plus projection. Just scrolling down. Okay, Cal Quantrill is a solid option. Got heavy money on the over and projections also on the over. Cal Quantrill hits allowed is at 5.5. -140 on the over, projected 5.62. Regardless of how much this number is over, it is over. Okay, so it leans over. Not only is Vegas heavy on the over, but the projections also higher than 5.5. 0.12 projection differential. Over on Cal Quantrill, hits allowed. And then we're going over on JP France pitcher strikeouts. These are two great picks. You need to get them in as quickly as you can. So I'll speed up this video a little bit just to make sure y'all are able to get those in time. Angels, Twins, Rockies, Cubs, Mets, and Phillies as the best unders. The best over is going to be Mariners and Rangers. Nothing for soccer. For CSGO, at the top of the list for CSGO, we have Calyx for Eternal Fire. Map 1 and 2 kills. Over 30 is the play there. Let's see, any solid unders. Mainly the overs are going to be the best options here. Let's go over on Patty for Ecstatic, map 1 and 2 kills. So over on Calyx, map 1 and 2 kills. Over on Patty, map 1 and 2 kills are two spots that not only are plus EV, but the projection differential is also solid on the over. Pretty much our projection is projected where the other sportsbooks have them, and Prizepicks just feels too low. Nothing for tennis. For MMA, the best value is going to be the under on Rafael Fiziev. Significant strikes, under 90.5, 81.5 on other sportsbooks. Huge plus EV spot on the under. Grab under on Rafael Fiziev. That's the best option for MMA. And then the other best options would be over on Charles Jourdain, 72.5, and then over on Bryce Mitchell, 39.5. For Dota, we have the -1.5 here as the best value. GPK for BB. Under on map 1 and 2 kills. He's set at 16. He's 14.5 other places. So grab that value. No Valorant or Wnba on the tool right now. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Go get those values in that we talked about. Thank y'all for joining me. PropsMadeEasy.com. Let's get this money. I'm working on my college football optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel for my customers over at GreenlightDFS.com. So I got to go log back in on that. Get those MLB picks in quick. Those are some very favored spots. Thank y'all for joining me, and I'm out. Peace.